As it stands right now, the Keystone Pipeline has now leaked roughly 400,000 gallons of oil onto the state of North Dakota. Now, right now, this oil spill is relatively small considering some of the other oil spills we've seen in history, but it's still a disaster. Right now, it's covering the area that's about half the size of a football field, so not huge, but still potentially devastating as that oil is going to soak into the ground and could potentially hit the water aquifers. Now, here's the thing. The Keystone owners, TransCanada, have said they're not sure what caused the leak yet, but we're going to send our independent contractors down there and they're going to take a look at it and they're going to get back to us and we'll figure out what happened eventually. Meanwhile, the oil keeps spilling. But that's the problem. That's the problem with TransCanada. That's why they couldn't be trusted with the Keystone Pipeline, let alone the Keystone XL Pipeline, which is still something that is going to happen right now, folks. It has not yet become a reality. They're still going through some of the reviews, but as long as Trump's in office, it will eventually become a reality. I've done a lot of writing and reporting on the Keystone Pipeline and the Keystone XL Pipeline for the last 10 years. And let me tell you some of the reasons why this disaster here in North Dakota was completely predictable. In the first few years of operation, the Keystone Pipeline was averaging one oil spill every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, there would be a new rupture in that pipeline. And sometimes it would go on for days and days and days. And the reason is because there's no monitoring of this pipeline, at least not in any meaningful way. They have their little independent contractors, like the ones they've sent to North Dakota to find out why this happened, who occasionally, every couple of weeks, will go do inspections of the pipeline. Visual inspections, meaning if we don't see oil above the ground, we're going to assume everything's good. That's the extent of those inspections. Pinhole leaks cannot be detected by the digital monitoring systems that they have. And you may think, oh, well, that's a pinhole leak. That's small, right? An undetected pinhole leak can leak hundreds of thousands of gallons of crude oil into the ground, folks. They may be small, but they're just as damaging. And they can't be detected by this company because their software and their monitoring systems is so completely archaic. Yes, what's happening in North Dakota right now is absolutely disgusting. It's a tragedy. It could potentially affect the health of people in that area. But it was also 100% predictable, given this company, TransCanada's history. We know that they do this. We know that they don't monitor. We know that they don't care about anything other than money. And that's the point of these pipelines. This is not making the United States or Canada more energy independent. It's about sending this oil to ports across the United States where they can then sell it to other countries. Meanwhile, we pay the environmental price for it, just like we're doing in North Dakota and just like we would do all along the route of the Keystone XL Pipeline if that thing ever gets constructed. Oil pipelines aren't safe. There is no way around it. There is no gray area. There is no, but what if we know? They're not safe. And as long as they exist, they are going to continue to spill oil onto our land. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now, you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.